Hi again, everyone. Ollie Matthews, Narcissistic Resistance. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick Father's Day message. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, especially the ones that have no contact with their children. It's a tough day. It's a tough day. That's all I could say about it. I wanted to point out how evident the war on fathers really is. Um, and it started with, and I'm not going to call out the Facebook group because I mentioned, but it appears they did the right thing. One of the Facebook groups I follow regarding parental alienation posted a story regarding, for those of you who haven't heard, maybe outside the country, the Alex Jones, Megyn Kelly interview that's supposed to air tonight on NBC. One of the parental alienation groups posted a story about it, about in regards to Alex Jones' divorce from his first wife, that somehow he's a parental alienator. And that's not what the NBC story wanted. Those of you who don't know, Alex Jones runs Infowars.com, which gets called a conspiracy website, which does dabble in some conspiracy for a long time. And I have to admit, for many, many, many years, I thought Alex Jones was an idiot. And he has done some idiot things. He has said some idiot shit. One of the ugliest was, the Newtown shooting up in Connecticut, where school children were killed by some kid hopped up on prescription medications, antidepressants, snapped, mother didn't secure weapons, and he went and he killed school children. And what Alex Jones did is he questioned it. He questioned the veracity. He didn't do it well. But his overall point is we've been lied to so much by the media. And one of the things he had pointed out was how the Iraqi, that got us into the first Gulf War, how the Iraqis went into Kuwait and were smashing babies in incubators, and it was all a lie. It was a public relations person testifying before Congress that perpetuated that lie. And look, he shouldn't have done it. I know he shouldn't have done it, And when he's trying to build a name, you say and do stupid things, and I'm not excusing it. I'm not at all. I mean, it was wrong. I don't agree with it. And as a matter of fact, there was a time I called and made fun of Alex Jones to his face on Opie and Anthony back in, I think it was like 2004, 2005 when they were on XM. And this is when Alex Jones was saying Dick Cheney was trying to start a war by they were going to paint up an American ship with Iranian colors and sink a United States naval ship. And my point was like, what was Cheney going to go down there with a can of fucking Dutch boy? Like, do you know what it takes to sink a United States naval vessel? Who's going to go along with that type of shit? So Alex Jones has said some crazy shit. But that's not what this is about. Even if all of that is true, even if he is a conspiracy theorist, even if he is the parental alienator that his ex-wife tried to make him out to be, why would you post that story? Why would you post that story on Father's Day of all days? Now, and the reason I'm not going to name the Facebook group that did it is because they took it down. Once I and a couple other people made those points, the post disappeared, which is probably the right thing to do. Which was the right thing to do. Okay, because my point is, today's Father's Day, and regardless how you feel about it, the majority of the alienated are men. And it always seems like, and this isn't to pick on women, because there's women who get alienated too, but they're the ones who usually get, if any of the coverage. I mean, parental alienation gets very little coverage as it is, but any of the media attention it does get is always centered around women, when women are probably about 5% of the alienated. That gives no solace to any of the women who are currently in the part of the alienated. I understand that. But to post this story on Father's Day, and what's worse is, and my point is, do you think it's a coincidence that NBC News is releasing this story on Father's Day? Why do that to the victims of the Newtown shooting? The fathers on, why would you do that? And then, see, and Alex Jones was smart, you know, because if you follow my channel and my political stuff, you know how I feel about Megyn Kelly to begin with. He knew she was a harpy, and he set her up from the beginning. He got her on audio tape saying, this isn't a hit piece. I'll ask you some questions, but this is more of a profile about you and InfoWars. And it was a hit piece. You got her exposed as the lying sack of shit she is. But what is NBC's decision to air this on Father's Day really about? Well, it all again goes back to Trump, I think. Who is the Trump voter? The angry white guy. And who would be angrier than the father, the alienated father on Father's Day? Who is more stereotypical of your stereotypical Trump supporter than that? So by tying Alex Jones in on Father's Day, not only are you taking a political swipe at Donald Trump and all his, basically his supporters, by saying, oh, they're just a bunch of deadbeat alienating dads who deny real parents their own grief and sorrow by saying you made up the death of your own children. Now, you want to do that story, fine. But you want to do it on Father's Day? That's sick. That's sick. And it's not about Alex Jones. It's about the politics. It's not even about Alex Jones. It's about his followers. It's about his 30 million views he gets on a video on YouTube. It's that he gets more views than NBC actually gets. But because of the way the media controlled, and the way television has this power, this is about taking out the alt-right. This is about taking out Alex Jones. This is about taking out Donald Trump. And this is about making the alienated father further gaslighting you to your face. Why would you release this on Father's Day? Why? I'm glad the Facebook group took it down once I pointed it out, and a few other people pointed it out. Now, personally, as far as the alienation goes with Alex Jones, his ex-wife is following every alienator's fucking playbook. Luckily, Alex Jones has more money, and he's able to control, and that's how it usually works in family court, as unfair as it is. But he was able to fight it back, and he didn't lose. Alex Jones didn't lose custody of his kids. It's joint custody, just like most divorces end up with anyway. Split joint custody. That's what it is. But they're trying to make it appear as if he lost custody of his kids, which you hear in the leaked audio, as Megyn Kelly says, I know you weren't the abuser. I know. You can hear the leaked audio yourself. So understand what you're watching tonight on NBC. Understand what this is all about, and understand, dads, that you're always going to have to fight to be heard. And even when you're fighting to be heard, you're going to be accused of being a whiner and a deadbeat, and we've all heard it. I'm still baffled. I understand why NBC is doing it. I understand why the mainstream media is doing. I get all that. I mean, it's all political. It's all self-preservation for themselves. Demonize, 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 demonize. And I'm not going to pick on the like it really bothered me. Like this was I was going to intend to really go in on this, but they took down the post. I think realizing it is Father's Day, and this is a powder keg. Be careful what you believe. Always drill down to the root. So, with that being said, this would be my only video for Father's Day today. Charlene is working on the t-shirt situation. Probably not going to roll it. I can't roll it out today. I might actually just do a hard sell where I wholesale, but that's where we're figuring it out what'll work best. All other videos will be up tomorrow. Also, I got 3 to do tomorrow. So if you want to set something up for tomorrow, you want a video made, whole deal, you know what to do. Everything will be set tomorrow. So if you want something up for tomorrow, put in for it today, get it to me, and tomorrow will be a full day of videos. But I just kind of want to be for the rest of the day. But I think that's probably what's best for my own mental health right now for today. So I want to thank everybody for your support. I want to thank you for your ideas and your contributions and your stories. Thanks everybody watching, and happy Father's Day to all the dads, and let's all hope we get to talk to our kids soon. That's all we can do at this point. So with that said, you guys know what to do with the links. Happy Father's Day, and I'll see you all soon. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been the Narcissistic Resistance. Bye.